The effort to find Lisa Irwin is growing. The 11-month-old hasn't been seen since she disappeared from her Northland home 11 days ago. Today, an anonymous donor offered a $100,000 reward for the return of baby Lisa. Before that announcement, family members posted signs of support outside the home. A cousin of Lisa's mother thanked the community for the cards and emails since Lisa disappeared. He says he would do anything to get the baby back.
I'd like to say that I am a Marine. I've served multiple tours overseas, risking my life for this country. At this time, I'd gladly give my life to bring Lisa home to us.
Now, the family member also said the smallest piece of information could be the big break in the case. If you know anything, please call the TIPS hotline at 816-474-TIPS.
And will this massive reward and new help spark any progress in this case?
Now, Lisa KSHB is live from the baby Lisa's home with the very latest on that. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Elizabeth. You know, we still haven't heard from Lisa Irwin's parents in more than a week, but Bill Stanton stood here today, the security consultant from New York. He answered questions vaguely today about why the parents haven't been speaking, but he did make one thing clear. $100,000 is at stake for baby Lisa's safe return.
Someone gets that kid here, they get $100,000 right now.
Big news of big money, but where it came from, still a big mystery.
Anonymous.
And Wild Bill bringing in big reinforcements.
To me, she is a rock star in her field.
Dr. Marisa Randazzo, a psychologist formerly with the Secret Service. But who's the wealthy benefactor footing Bill's bill? He won't say, denying it's a news agency or himself. He's working with the family but claiming no loyalty.
My clients aren't the parents. They are not my clients. My client is the truth.
And calling this week's local media blackout by Lisa Irwin's parents their best option.
Just because they're not necessarily just speaking to you, no offense, doesn't mean that they're not speaking to media.
Work with everybody that's trying to help you.
Gil Abeyta understands what Lisa Irwin's parents are going through better than maybe anyone. In 1986, his baby was stolen from their home in the middle of the night while the rest of the family was asleep. The organization his family started has helped recover hundreds of abducted children. Usually, families are begging him to help. He says he can't get through to baby Lisa's parents and doesn't understand why they're denying any media.
If they're not guilty, and if they had nothing to do with it, you're doing it for your daughter. You're not doing it for yourself. You're looking for a human being, so give help in any way that you can if you really care. Stop worried about yourself.
But no one can stop worrying about baby Lisa. Abeyta's son Chris has never been found, but he very much wants the Irwin family to contact him so he can offer any kind of help he can. Now, police still need your help as well. The reward money we talked about, that $100,000, is not connected to the TIPS hotline, police tell me, but that is still the best way for police to get information so they can make a break in this case. One more time, that number is 474-TIPS. We're live in the Northland. Lindsay KSHB, NBC Action News.
Hey, Lindsay, these cases are so rare, and since these are so similar, does Abeyta have any insight on this one?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. It's really hard for a lot of people to believe that somebody could have gotten in and out of the Irwin house in the middle of the night with people sleeping and no one realize it. Actually, Mr. Abeyta had the police 3 weeks after his son disappeared recreate that abduction. Mr. Abeyta didn't tell anyone in his family. Police broke in his house in the middle of the night and broke back out. No one woke up. So if you ask Abeyta, it is definitely possible that someone broke into the Irwin home.
All right, interesting information. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Well, Bill Stanton also announced a new member of the team he's putting together to help find Lisa Irwin. Marisa Randazzo has a criminal psychologist degree. She has worked with police to investigate threats and stalking cases, and she trains families on how to prevent kidnapping. She also has testified before Congress, briefed cabinet secretaries and White House staff on cases. A former Leawood police officer who helped create the Amber Alert system says there's still hope that Lisa will be found alive even 2 weeks after her disappearance.
Well, I think with the history you've seen with J.C. Dugard and Ben Owenby in Missouri, of course, Elizabeth Smart, I mean, every case is different. The ages are different. But no, I would never say that because we're so many days out that it doesn't look good.
Well, we also ask about reports of Lisa's parents who are so reportedly not cooperating at times with the investigation. Hill says every parent reacts differently. He says police work with outside agencies like the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, even if the parents can't help.
Well, you can follow this case online as investigators look for little Lisa Irwin. You can also see videos, home videos of the baby, and read more about the private investigator acting as a consultant now for the Irwin family. It's all at NBCActionNews.com/Lisa.